Welcome to the town of Wake Forest, home of Fungo Baseball. We're glad you have joined us today in the Forest, and we are especially proud to have Mitchell Heating and Cooling as a sponsor and a supporter of Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Mitchell Heating and Cooling's rich tradition is built on a reputation of quality, integrity, and a great value for the customer's dollar. For over 50 years, Mitchell Heating and Cooling has continuously met its customers' needs by maintaining, servicing, designing, and installing quality systems that will stand the test of time. Mitchell Heating and Cooling is a premier-level Trane comfort specialist that has been certified by Trane as having met Trane's stringent standards and is committed to being the best in every aspect of business. Reach out to us today at MitchellHVAC.com for all your heating and cooling needs. Enjoy your day here in the Forest and roll Fungo!
Marine. And now the starting lineup for your Wake Forest Fungo. Leading off, number 4 from Lewis University, Thomas Fox. Batting second, number 13 from Brunswick Community College, Evan Harding. Batting third, number 11 from Gulf Coast State College, Alex Impazamato. Batting fourth, number 22 from Campbell University, Jackson Ritecki. Batting fifth, number 2 from the University of Virginia Wise, Nick Badgett. Batting sixth, number 15 from Belmont Abbey, Jack Boyles. Batting seventh, number 24 from UNCW, Tristan Marsh. Batting eighth, number 33, Hogan Stallings from Lenoir Rhine University. And batting ninth, number 1 from the University of Mary Washington, Tommy Martinez. On the mound for your Fungo tonight, number 50 from, it was uncommitted, Cole Quinlan.
And welcome to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio, part of the Wake Forest official baseball program here in Wake Forest, North Carolina. We've got a great game, beautiful weather. It is time for baseball here in Wake Forest, North Carolina. My name is Trace Knight on behalf of the Wake Forest Fungo. Real quick, for the Catawba Valley Stars, led by Marvin Speaks, who is their head coach. Number 6, Bernard Kraku. Number 4, Dalton Chapman. Joe Flores, number 30. Mikhail Flores, number 34. Riss, number 21. Aher, number 20. Cooper, number 8. Malone, number 23. Armas, number 15. And Marine, number 38, the pitcher for today. And for your Wake Forest Fungo, Thomas Fox, number 4. Evan Harding, number 13. Alex Impanamato, number 11. Number 22, Jackson Rutuki. Number 2, Nick Badgett. Number 15, Jack Boyles. Number 14, Christian Marsh. Number 33, Hogan Stallings. And number 1, Tommy Martinez. 3-0 is your count right now for Quintin. Puts it up, and first bat of the game for Catawba is a walk. So number 6, Bernard Kaku, is on your second baseman here today, but he is on first for the very first batter of the game. Coming up next is Dalton Chapman, number 4, playing right field today for Catawba. One on, no outs, puts it up, and foul ball. Almost comes into the breast box up here. The count is 0-1. Pitcher Cole Quinlan is uncommitted to this point. Looking to get noticed after this ball game today. Puts it up, and ball 1. So 1-1 is your count, no outs, 1 on. Get set. Pickoff move to first. Runner is safe. Again, the count is 1-1. No outs here in the top of the first. And it hit him. Quinlan is a little ramped up, should you say, here in the top of the first. Look for him to get back on track here. This next batter, 0-0 is your count, 0 outs, and 2 on. First 2 batters for Catawba Valley and the Stars reach here this evening. First pitch at 6:25 here this evening on a beautiful afternoon. Get set. It's a fastball, and 1-0 is your count. Quinlan gets set, puts it up, and foul ball deep left. 1 ball, 1 strike for Cole Quinlan here for the Wake Forest Fungo. Runner on first and second for Catawba. Set. Good breaking ball is in for a strike. 1-2 is your count. No outs. 2 on for Catawba. Ball behind his back. Gets set. Pop up. Goes straight to the shortstop and is first out of the Wake Forest home and the Fungo. So 2 on, 1 out. Coming up is number 34, Macau Flores. Playing left field today for Catawba.
Now batting number 34, Macau Flores.
Puts it up to the to the right center field, and it's out number 2. Good catch in the outfield by Evan Harding, number 13 for Fungo, and that's the second out of the ball game here at the top of the first. Runners do not advance. Remains runner on first and second, 2 outs. And Quinlan is getting set, getting more settled in for this first game of the Summer League for the Wake Forest Fungo here. 2 outs. Get set. Outside, ball 1. 1-0 is your count. 2 outs here. Quinlan gets set. 2 outs. Jackson Risk is up to bat, number 21 for the Stars of Catawba Valley. Looking to get, for Catawba, looking to fall 0-3. And after a rainout for the Fungo, looking to get, after a tough loss, 9-8. Anna Wilson pops it up to the left fielder, puts it up, and it is out number 3. We're going to the bottom of the first. No hits, 1 hit batsman, 1 walk, and no runs. Coming up the bottom of the first.
Leading off for the Fungo, number 4, Thomas Fox.
Number 4, the DH, Thomas Fox. In his second year at Lewis University, is batting .359 this past season. Marine is your pitcher for Catawba. So Marine is your pitcher for Catawba here. Fox stands in the plate. Just a little bit outside. 3-0 is your count for Thomas Fox. 18 home runs, 87 RBIs this past season for Lewis University for Fox. So up. First strike of the game for Marine is in. 3-1 is your count. Bottom of the first here for Wake Forest in the town of Wake Forest, North Carolina. My name is Trey Snyder. If you're tuning in for the very first time here, a part of Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. We appreciate you for tuning in here this evening. Three-two is your count. Marine sets. Foul ball to the right-hand side for Fox. So no on. Back in 2022, during the COVID sophomore year, outside it is a walk for Thomas Fox to start the bottom of the first. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, number 13, Evan Harding.
Number 13, Evan Harding.
But Thomas Fox was a recipient of the David Delhanty Award given to Lewis Student Athlete for Academic Excellence. Batted .379. Congratulations to him on that award. Evan Harding coming up from Brunswick Community College. Oh, 1 is your count. Fox on first. Harding way high. And the Fox gets back for a great catch by the catcher for Catawba. And Jackson Riss, number 21. He had to go up high for that one. So 1 on, no outs. 1-1 is your count for Evan Harding, center fielder, number 13 for Fungo. Marine set. Pops it up. Catcher throws his mask off and doesn't have the room inside of the dugout of the Wake Forest Fungo. So it's 1-2 is your count. 0 no outs, and Fox remains on first base.
No, it says stream is down.
1-2 is your count. Harding gets set. Little high. 2-2 is your count. No outs. Marine is getting his pitches just a little bit too high here, where he's releasing just a little bit. 2-2 is your count. Way outside, another good stop by Risk of Catawba. Makes it 3-2. So another 3-2 count for Marine of Catawba as the Wake Forest Fungo looked to strike early. Foul ball to the left-hand side. Remains 3-2. Fox remains on first. Runner takes off, pops it up to the center field rod. It is high, and it's going to drop into the center field. Fox comes around home, There's a throw to the plate high, and he's in for the first run of the game for the Wake Forest Fungo.
Now batting number 11, Alex Impasamato.
Impasamato comes up next for the Wake Forest Fungo, the right field, number 11. So no outs, runner on second after a great hit from Harding. Impasamato comes up to the plate. Touches the outside corner in for a strike. Oh, 1 is your count. Outside for Marine. One is your count. One, two is your count here. No outs for the Wake Forest Fungo. Runner takes off. Risk throws to the third, and we have his first steal of the homestand for the Wake Forest Fungo. Harding will have a steal here in the bottom of the first. 1-0 already in for the Wake Forest Fungo. Marine looks to kind of settle down as well. 1-2 is your count. Still no outs for the Wake Forest Fungo here. Harding's at third. Number 22 is up at the plate, puts it up to the second base. Good stop, throws it up. And as the first out of the game for Catawba Valley Stars. A runner comes across, that's Harding. 2-0 is your score here in the bottom of the first for the Wake Forest Fungo.
Now batting number 2, Nick Badgett.
2-0 is your score here in the bottom of the first. Low gets past the catcher risk of Catawba. 1-0 is your count. Number 2, Nick Badgett, second baseman for the Wake Forest Fungo, is up to bat. Badgett is a junior out of Mount Airy, North Carolina. Finished the season this past year with a .376 overall average. Playing at UVA Wise University. 2-1 is your count. 2 across the plate for the Wake Forest Fungo here in the bottom of the first. Have 1 out for Catawba. Gets past the pitcher or the catcher once more, and we have another walk in favor of the Wake Forest Fungo.
Now batting number 15, Jack Boyles.
Number 15, Jack Boyles, comes to the plate. The Fungo looking to continue getting stronger. Jack Boyles went to Pro 5 Academy right here in Wake Forest, North Carolina. 2 over the plate. Ball 1 low. Runner on first is Badgett. Bowles gets set. Pickoff move and had a chance to get him, but the first base, number 30, Joel Flores, dropped the ball. 1-0 is your count. 2 over the plate right now. Runner on first for the Fungo. Shortstop Bowles at the plate. Marine gets set. Takes off. Wrist throws it to second, and he's in easily. Another steal here in the bottom of the first for the Wake Forest Fungo. So 2-0 is your count for Bulls. Jake Bulls for the Fungo here in the bottom of the first. 2-0 is your score if you're tuning in for the very first time today. 2-0 is your count here in the bottom of the first. Marine gets set. Looked a little bit outside, but the umpire calls it for a strike. 2-1 is your count. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Runner on second for Fungo. Little bit too high, and Risk had to go up extremely high to grab that. Again, Marine is a little inconsistent here in the bottom of the first for Catawba. Just a little bit too high. Another walk for Catawba and Marine. Luis Marine, number 38. And we're going to have a first
Now batting number 24.
coaching
Marsh.
mound visit for Catawba. 2-0 is your score. After the coaching visit from the head coach and Coach Speaks for Catawba, Marine settles in here. 1 out here in the bottom of the first, 2 already across for the Wake Forest Fungo. Runner at second. And that's a good strike. That's on the outside corner for a fastball. And makes it 0-1 is your count. Still 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Trishan Marsh is up to bat here for the Wake Forest Fungo. And he swings hard. 0-2 is your count after that coaching visit from Coach Speaks for Marine. Next 2 pitches have been directly down the middle. Getting the ball down a little bit. 0-2, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. 2 on for the Fungo. Just a little bit outside. And if this looks out, get the runner there at second to get back. Again, last game for the Fungo, they fell 9-8 against the Wilson Tops. Lawson Whittler and Will Hood both had 2 RBIs. Pasamato and Evan Harding had 2 hits apiece. 8 of the 9 batters recorded a hit during that game. And that is it here in the bottom of the first as number 24 in Marsh strikes out.
Fans, make sure to check out Blackbird Brewery, the official beer of the Wake Forest Fungo and Concessions, along with Charlie's Kebab here in the food truck today.
So going in the top of the second, your score 2-0 in favor of your Wake Forest Fungo.
Welcome to the town of Wake Forest, home of Fungo Baseball. We're glad you have joined us today in the Forest, and we are especially proud to have Mitchell Heating and Cooling as a sponsor and a supporter of Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Mitchell Heating and Cooling's rich tradition is built on a reputation of quality, integrity, and a great value for the customer's dollar. For over 50 years, Mitchell Heating and Cooling has continuously met its customers' needs by maintaining, servicing, designing, and installing quality systems that will stand the test of time. Mitchell Heating and Cooling is a premier-level Trane comfort specialist that has been certified by Trane as having met Trane's stringent standards and is committed to being the best in every aspect of business. Reach out to us today at mitchellhvac.com for all your heating and cooling needs. Enjoy your day here in the Forest, and roll Fungo!
Here at the top of the second, your Wake Forest Fungo lead 2-0 over the Catawba Valley Stars. 1-1 is your count. No on and no outs. Number 20 is at the plate. Reed Aher, center fielder for Catawba. Quinlan sets. Floats it to the left-hand side, and the coach saying, you know what, I'm just going to let it pass me. So he'll run after it for the left-hand side there for coach number 17, should you say the head coach speaks. Two is your count. Fouls it to the left-hand side once again.
Fans, reminder, if you return a foul ball to concessions, you get a chance for a free blow pop.
Quinlan gets set. Just a little bit outside. Three, 2 is your count. Quinlan Aher gets to a hard right-hand side, and it's going to fall. He rounds first base, gets to the second, and it's going to be a ground rule double for Reed Aher, number 20, for Catawba. So Catawba will have a man on second, no outs here at the top of the second. Joshua Cooper will come to the plate.
Now batting number 8, Joshua Cooper.
That is the first hit this evening for Catawba. Cooper is at the plate. No outs here in the top of the second. Cooper coming from Claflin University. He's a sophomore. And it's going to be hard down the third base line. And as a hit, Catawba and Aher will come around for the first runner of the game. So back-to-back doubles for Catawba. So it's 2-1
Now batting number
in favor.
Reese Malone.
So the Fungo still up by 1 here. Back-to-back doubles has the Catawba in scoring position once again here in the top of the second. Oh, correction. Quinlan gets set. Man on second. Try to stop his swing. It's called in for a strike. 0-1 is your count. No outs here in the top of the second. Good find there by Quinlan. 0-2 is your count. Looking to get the first out here in the top of the second. Bounces over the plate. The catcher, number 22, Jackson Rutiki. We'll have it. 2-2 is your score. Here in Wake Forest, North Carolina, home of your Wake Forest Fungo. We appreciate you for tuning in here this evening. Puts it up and he swings through it. First out here in the top of the second.
Now batting number 15, Javier Ramos.
Javier Ramos, number 15, shortstop for Catawba, is up to the plate. Man remains on second. That's Koopa. Quinlan gets set. Cooper's on second. Puts it up and in for a strike. 1-1 is your count. One out here in the top of the second. Already a 2 across for Catawba. Bounced at the plate behind the catcher. 1-2 is your count. One out here in the second. Quinn looks behind him. Gets set. Just a little bit outside. 2-1 is your count. Quinlan eyes Cooper down at second base, walks him back, throws it. It's a ball. 3-1 is your count. Quinlan gets some dirt. Kind of settle him down a little bit. I could do my 5-year-old son during T-ball. He gets hurt, cries, so just throw some dirt on it. And we have a walk. Quinlan, 2 doubles and a walk here in with a strikeout. Here in the top of the second. So back to the top of the order.
Now batting number 6,
Bernard
Krecky.
Krecky playing second today for Catawba. Walked his first time. In for a strike. So we're going to update the scoreboard here. It's 2-1 in favor of the Wake Forest Fungo. One out here in the top of the second. Runner on first and second. Breaking ball gets a little bit too low. It's in for a ball. 1-1 is your count. One out here in the top. This year for Quinlan, pitched to a 4.78 ERA, and we have a foul ball on the play. 1-2 is your count. 1-0 as both runners took off for Catawba. 1-2 is your count. One out here in the top of the second for the Fungo. 2-1 is your score. Quinlan throws it up. Hard pass to third base. He gets it. Looks for a double play, and he's in. He's safe. Good decision by number 1, Tommy Martinez, to tag the lead runner for Catawba. So now a runner on first and second with the fielder's choice. Number 4, Dalton Chapman at the plate. 2 out here in the top of the second. 2-1 is your score. 1 runner on first and second. Quinlan gets set just a little bit outside. It's in. The breaking ball is in for a strike. Quinlan gets set. Eyes the man at second. Swings through. And he foul tipped it, but it's in for a strike. 1-2 is your count. 2 out here in the top of the second. Quinlan looks to get out of this with the lead. It up, bounces to the second baseman. And he misses it. He throws it to third base to get the runner back. We have a bases loaded for Catawba here at the top of the second. Opportunity missed there for the Fungo. And Badgett on the play there just a little bit. 2-1 is your score. Bases loaded. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Flores at the plate. Looking for look to get some damage here. That's Joel Flores, number 30, first baseman for Catawba and the Stars. Quinlan eyes him down. Don't even worry about what's on the base. In for a ball. 2-0 is your count. Quinlan looks to get back on track here to keep the lead and go into the bottom of the second up by 1. Pushes it up. Looks like it was a strike to me, but that's a 3-0 is your count. Bounce it to the shortstop. Has a play, makes the easy one at second base, and that's the end of the top of the second. Quinlan gets out of it. Remains a 2-1 score in favor of your Fungo.
Fungo Baseball. We're glad you have joined us today in the Forest, and welcome to the town of Wake Forest, home of Fungo Baseball. We're glad you have joined us today in the Forest, and we're especially proud to have Mitchell Heating and Cooling as a sponsor and a supporter of Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Mitchell Heating and Cooling's rich tradition is built on a reputation of quality, integrity, and a great value for the customer's dollar. For over 50 years, Mitchell Heating and Cooling has continuously met its customers' needs by maintaining, servicing, designing, and installing quality systems that will stand the test of time. Mitchell Heating and Cooling is a premier-level Trane comfort specialist that has been certified by Trane as having met Trane's stringent standards and is committed to being the best in every aspect of business. Reach out to us today at MitchellHVAC.com for all your heating and cooling needs. Enjoy your day here in the Forest and roll Fungo!
And welcome back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, Next Door Radio app, available by Google and Apple Store, and of course all across the social media outlet by way of our video stream here today. We appreciate you tuning in. Coming in to the bottom of the second inning, 2-1 is your score. Quinlan was able to get out of the jam at the top of the second as Catawba was looking to make him work. Marine puts up for the first one, and Hogan Stallings, the first base, number 33, swings right through it. 0-1 is your count here at the bottom of the second. Just a little bit outside. Stallings had to move out a little bit. 1-1 is your count here at the bottom of the second. Marine set. Pops it up for Stallings. And Cooper there and makes the grab. One out here in the bottom of the second as we have a little erratic ball after the catch.
Now batting number 1, Tommy Martinez.
Number 1, Tommy Martinez comes to the plate. Marine gets set, and inside, but they call a strike. Strike 2. 0-2 is your count. One out here in the bottom of the second. 2-1 is your score. If you're tuning in for the very first time. Quinlan was able to get out of the jam. Just a little bit outside, past the catcher and risk for Catawba and Marine. Let's get back on track here. Number 1, Tommy Martinez. And is a single up the third base line. That is Martinez's first hit of the game. One on here at the bottom of the second. One out.
Now batting number 4, Thomas Fox.
Just a little bit inside. Ball 1 for Thomas Fox, the DH here today. Man of Lewis University. Played high school at Norfolk Christian over in Norfolk, Virginia. Standing at 6'1", 200 pounds for the Fungo. Pickoff move. No attempt is no good. Martinez gets back. We're at Lewis this past year for Thomas Fox. He led the team in hits, doubles, home runs, RBIs, and runs this season. First on the team with 379 batting average. Another pickoff move. Where he gets set. Looks a little bit high, and number 4, Thomas Fox, didn't like it. To the center field, and he misses it. It drops. Rounding second, and Marsh will stand up for a double. And number 1, Martinez, is on third. The center fielder for Catawba looks like he lost it in the direct sunlight, should you say. That's Reed O'Hare, number 20. And what a shot. by Thomas Fox. So 1 out. Men on second and third for the Wake Forest Fungo.
Now batting number 42, Evan Harding.
Number 42, Evan Harding is at the plate. Runner on second and third after a great hit from Evan Harding to stand up on 2. 2-1 is your score here at the bottom of the second. Marine pops it up to the right-hand side. Is out of play. 0-1 is your count. Past year, Evan Harding had a .357 batting average. 2-1 is your score, bottom of the second inning. 1-1 is your count. 1 out. Runner on second and third for the Fungo. Harding's at the plate. Marine. Another shot. Harding gets into the gap. And it's out. It's a home run. Number 42, Evan Harding, clears the bases. I didn't think it had a chance to get out, but it kept going and carrying. And that meet him at home plate. The first home run of the season for the Wake Forest Fungo belongs to Evan Harding.
Fans, that was a Wake Forest Fungo book bomb. Sponsored by Page 158 Books. Donating a book for every home run to new kids on the books. Now batting number 11, Alex Impasamato.
Makes it a 5-1 in favor of the home run from Evan Harding. Clears the bases with a 3-run shot. Impasamado's at the plate. Base is empty. In the first pitch is a strike. 2 in the first, 3 in the second to this point. Still 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Marine, outside, be ball 1. 1-1 is your count. This past year, Evan Harding didn't hit a home run already. Feeling it here this evening. Pasamato right directly back up the center of the field, and it's going to be a single for Impasamato.
Now batting number 22, Jackson Rutecki.
Ruteki's at the plate here. Runner on first, and the Fungo looks to continue this fantastic inning to this point. Rutecki played for Westchester Henderson and the Warriors. Batted .348 with 14 RBIs as a junior this past year. 5-1 is your score. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Man goes, and he's going to be in standing up. It's another steal. That's the third steal here this evening for the Wake Forest Fungo. Chickies at the plate. Hard swing, and it goes to the first baseman. A good cover by the pitcher in Marine, but the runner advances to third base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Already 3 runs across.
Now batting number 2, Nick Badgett.
Number 2, Nick Badgett's at the plate.
Flashing. West side of like I'm Lazarus. Hop on the beat, I'm spazzing. Got him in the shot like that was a lactic.
Just a little bit outside, ball 1 for Badgett. Fun fact of the day for Nick Badgett, number 2, man from UVA and Wise. Started his career there for the Cavaliers with 4 a hit in 4 consecutive games. Just a little bit outside, but the umpire disagrees. In for a strike. 1-1 is your count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Just a little bit too high. Makes it 2-1. Pops it up. That's no man's land. Who wants it? Goes to the left fielder in Miguel Flores, and that's the end of the second. But not before Evan Harding jacks a 3-run shot to make it 5-1 in favor of your Wake Forest Fungo.
Fans, we want to thank some of our sponsors for this summer season of Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Thank you to Civic and Storage Max, 2 of the Wake Forest Fungo sponsors.
Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? I saw us disregard a broken bottle top. Everyone went slow. They follow each other on the window. 'Cause they got nowhere to go. At the point, no one got to know. I'm starting with the man in the room. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no business coming in good. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Na 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 na. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of life.
Hey, welcome back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Nextdoor Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Nextdoor Radio app. My name is Trey Snod. Appreciate you for tuning in here this evening. Number 34, Miguel Flores, left fielder, is at the plate for Catawba Valley and the Stars. Good pitch. Quinlan gets it in for the first batter for a strike. 5-1 is your score if you're tuning in for the very first time. 0-1 here in the top of the third. Just a little bit outside. 1-1 is your count. So Catawba looks to kind of right the ship, should you say. They lost to Thomasville in the High Times 11-0. Only amassed 5 hits during that game back on the 30th. And on the 29th, they lost to Forest City and the Owls 13-5. 5-1 is your score here in the top of the third. 2-2 is your count. Quinlan gets set. Pops it up to the left-hand side for Flores. Count remains 2-2, no outs. Quinlan gets set. Pops to the right-hand side. The right fielder settles under it and is an out. First out of the top of the second. Alex Impazamato.
Now batting for the Stars, number 21, Jackson Risk.
One out here in the top of the third. 5-1 is your score. And number 21, Jackson Risk, is at the plate. A little bit outside, ball 1. Went for the breaking ball there. Pops it up to the left, hit continues to carry. He's under it, and he gets it. Tristan Marsh with the catch in left field makes it 2 outs here in the top of the third. Remains 5-1 in favor of your Wake Forest Fungo.
Now batting for the Stars, number 20, Reed Hare.
O'Hare's at the plate, looking to keep things going here for Catawba. Man, out of Georgia Tech. 6 foot, 180 pounds. Freshman here this year. When they get set. Looks to be good, but it's a ball. 2-0 is your count. 2 outs here in the top of the third. And that's in for a strike. Well, that's an impressive pitcher. Got rattled in the first, and it has settled down since. Did give up 1 run with back-to-back doubles in the top of the second. Man came around to score after a double from Cooper. Quinlan finds what you want, gets set, and gets him. So a great inning, best inning we've seen out of Quinlan to this point. And we go to the bottom of the third, 5-1 for your Wake Forest Fungo. I love that you know every song. That's fantastic. That's awesome. Hey, look at our crowd. Is it a good crowd? Hey, welcome back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. My name is Trey Stein. We're here at the bottom of the third, 5-1 in favor of your Wake Forest Fungo. Jack Boyles at the plate. No on, no outs here in the bottom of the third. Marine, hard hit pass, gets past the third baseman. And just like that, here in the bottom of the third, the Fungo are in position.
Now batting, number 24, Tristan Marsh.
Tristan Marsh comes to the plate. Runner on first. No outs here in the bottom of the third. Just a little bit high. Marsh stays in the batter's box. Swings through it. Makes it 1-1. No outs here in the bottom of the third. Runner on first after a single from Boyles, Jake Boyles. Pickoff move to first. No good. It's in for a strike. Good breaking ball from Marine. And he swings through it, goes down to first base, and he gets back. But Marsh strikes out. Marsh from University of North Carolina at Wilmington, who's playing Duke
Now
University
batting for
here
the
this
Fungo,
afternoon.
number 33,
They're in Conway, South Carolina. Home state for me. That's 2 strikeouts for Christian Marsh here this evening. And number 33 comes to the plate, Hogan Stallings. Fouls it out to the left-hand side, makes it 0-1, 5-1 here in the bottom of third, 1 out. Still a runner on first. Marine gets set. Another pickoff move, almost gets past him. Good stop by the first baseman. And Joez Flores. So Stallings, back in 2022, redshirt freshman, appeared in 14 games, starting in 1, hit 215 at-bats. And it's going to be a pass, or gets past the second baseman on the throw, and he goes to third base on the pass ball. Risk, who's been impressive behind the plate to this point. Looks like he just released it wrong and didn't even give the second baseman a chance to catch it. So an easy third or steal for Jake Boyles. Now stands on third, 1 out. 0-2 is your count. Hogan Stallings at the plate. Marine. Hard hit to the right-hand side, and we're going to have some room. Gets all the way to the wall. Man comes in, and Jake Boyles. That's 1 run. He's going to stop at second, and we have a double for Hogan Stallings. He's 1 for 2 today.
Now batting for the Fungo, number 1, Tommy Martinez.
6-1 is your new score here in favor of the Fungo here in the bottom of the third. 1 out here. Number 1, Tommy Martinez, third baseman for the Fungo, is at the plate. University of Mary Washington, out of Raleigh, North Carolina, just down the road. 6-1 is your score, bottom of third. Just a little bit low, touches some dirt. 1-0 is your count. 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Already run 1 across. After a double from Hogan Stallings. Just a little bit too high. Makes it 2-0 in favor of the Fungo and Martinez. So we're going to have a time on the play. The catcher Risk will walk out to Marine, Louise Marine, who's given up 6 runs in 3 innings to this point. Marine gets set. Foul ball behind the press box here. 6-1 is your score, 1 out. 2-1 is the count here in the bottom of third.
Foul ball, return to concessions, gets you a free blow pop.
Marine gets set. Just a little bit too high for Martinez. 3-1 is your count, 1 out here in the bottom of third. High again, that's a walk. Runner on first and second for the Fungo. Back to the top of the order, the DH, Thomas Fox.
Now batting, number 4, Thomas Fox.
I say, yeah, look, in the back of the
The Fox settles in once more. His third time at bat tonight. One out here in the bottom of the third. Already one run across. Man on first and second's in for a strike. So Risk will take a moment to talk to the pitcher Louise Marine for Catawba. And this is his first outing of the year, has given up 6 runs to this point. Wonder how long the head coach in speaks for Catawba will let him continue. Marine is set. Runner on first and second. Hard hit to the left-hand side, and the left fielder will have it, throws it in. That'll be the second out of the bottom of the third.
Now batting for the Fungo, number 42, Evan Harding.
Number 42, Evan Harding at the plate. Hit a 3-run jack his last time up. Counted for all the runs in the bottom of the second. Two outs here in the bottom of the third. Harding gets set. Runner on first and second. Marine. Outside corners in for a strike. Marine gets set. It bounces in front of the plate. Runners don't go anywhere. Just stopped by Risk of Catawba. Puts it up. Pops it up to the right-hand side. And first baseman will have it. That's the end of the third inning. Marine up 6. Pitcher for Catawba and the Stars here in 3 innings. So 6-1 is your score going to the top of the 4th. You're tuned in to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio.
Okay, guys, if you'll bring your attention down to the field. We have some of our local kids here joining us. We're going to play a shoe scramble game. Guys, I want all of you to take your shoes off right here, please. Mix them up in a big pile. Everybody come up here with me. Go with Mr. Brad. Brad, that's good. Okay. Okay, guys. Everybody's going to race at the same time. Everybody's going to race at the same time. On the count of 3, race to your shoes and put them on. Can the crowd help me count to 3? 1, 2, 3, go! Go fast! Woo! Everybody give a big round of applause for our Wake Fungo kids.
Now batting for the Stars, number 8, Joshua Cooper.
And welcome back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door. 6-1 is your score. Quinlan comes set once again. Breaking ball, just a little bit high. In for a strike. 2-1 is your score. 6-1 is your, correction, 2-1 is the count. 6-1 is the score here in the top of the fourth. Quinlan gets set. To the right-hand side, second baseman will have it. And it's the out number 1 here in the top of the fourth. That's Nick Badgett with the play. One out here in the top of the fourth. 21, Jackson, number 23 is in. That's Mullen, and that's out number 2. He pops it up to the out of bounds behind the third baseline. It said the shortstop will come away with it. Jake Bulls. 2 outs in the top of the fourth. Quinlan looks to get out of this inning pretty
Now
quickly.
batting, number 15, Javier Armas.
Pitch number 1 is a ball, so 1-0 is your count. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Swings through it, number 15. Javier Armas is the batter here. One, two at your count. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Quinlan bounces it to the second baseman, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Quinlan gets out of this one quickly. He's starting to settle in here for the Fungo. Allowed 1 run in 4 innings. 6-1 is your score going into the bottom of the fourth.
Now pitching for the Stars, number 19, Luke Foley.
So Luke Foley, number 19, is in the ball game for the first time here this evening. 6-1 is your score. Marine has given up 6 runs in 3 innings. He is out of the ball game. So Foley coming from Erskine, sophomore, 6'1", 180 pounds.
Now batting for the Fungo, number 11, Alex Impasamato.
Number 11, Alex Impasamato is at the plate. Bounces in front of the home plate. Makes it 1-0. Pasamato is 1-2 today with a single and a fly out to right field. Foley brings it in. 1-1 is the count. Fly ball to right field. Right fielder is under it, and we have out one. Dalton Chapman with the play. Pasamato pops out.
For the Fungo, number 22, Jackson Rutecki.
Jackson Rutecki, the catcher, number 22 for the Fungo, is at the plate. One out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Oh, 1 is your count after a swing through by number 22, Rutecki. Foley throwing gas here today. One is your score. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. 6-1 is your score. Breaking ball, good pitch. Foley that's coming in looking impressive. Foley set. Check swing. Foul ball to the left. Makes it 1-2 is your count. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. Still a 6-1 game in favor of the Fungo. One, two is the count. Teke's at the plate. No on, one out. Teke calls time. Foley gets set. Another breaking ball, and number 22, Rutecki, swings through it. Strikeout.
For the Fungo, number 2, Nick Badgett.
Nick Badger will come to the plate. Walked his first time. First pitch for Foley against Badgett is a strike. 0-1 is your count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Hard to left-hand side. Good stop by the third baseman. He throws it, and it's going to be out. Third baseman Joshua Cooper, number 8, with an impressive play for Catawba. And that is the end of the fourth inning. So the first time tonight, Fungo is held scoreless. 6-1. Good impressive inning there by Luke Foley, number 19.
Officers Jones and Eldridge for coming out tonight and supporting the local Wake Forest community. Thank you for keeping us safe and supporting the local Wake Forest Fungo. pitching for the Wake Forest Fungo, number 27, Dawson Smith.
So, the impressive outing for Quinlan, Cole Quinlan, uncommitted freshman. Number 27 will come in to replace him. Wesley Driscoll. At a Wakefield High School there in Raleigh, North Carolina. From Campbell University, he is committed to go to Campbell. He is based out of Wake Forest right here. We're the home of your Wake Forest Fungo. Campbell's had a phenomenal year to this point as they are playing NC State here this afternoon in the regionals. And NC State won that ball game by a score of 5-1. Regional hosted by South Carolina and the Gamecocks. Good throw to second base by number 22, the catcher, Jackson Ruticki. And Driscoll is ready to roll here. 6-1 on top of the fifth inning. The Fungo have the lead. Bernard Crickey, the second baseman for Catawba, is at the plate. No outs here in the top of the fifth. Just a little bit outside. Having a hard time keeping his hat on there. Six-1 is your score. Here in the top of the fifth. Had to push him back a little bit, a little inside throw. Fastball. Makes it 2-0 for Wesley Driscoll, man committed to Campbell University. Outside pitch, little breaking ball, just gets the outside. Makes it 2-1. No outs here in the top of the fifth. Driscoll gets set. Breaking ball is in for a strike. 2-2 at the count. What a pitch. That was nasty. That was good. Wesley Driscoll has the call. Catcher waits. And has to push him back. 3-2 is the count. Crickey will call a timeout. Time 3-2 is the count. No outs here in the top of the fifth. Down by 5 is Catawba. Driscoll puts it in, and it's an out. Strikeout for Wesley Driscoll. And Crickey will go down on strikes. Chapman, Dalton Chapman.
For the Wake Forest Fungo, number 27, Wesley Driscoll. Now batting for the Stars, number 4, Dalton Chapman.
Chapman will come to the plate. One out here in the top of the fifth. Down by 5. And he swings through it, tries to stop it. Too nasty. 0-1 is the count. 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Driscoll gets the call from the catcher. Puts it up, and it's going to be fouled back by Chapman. Makes it 0-2. Driscoll takes his time. (0-2) is the count. To this point, Driscoll has been impressive. Just a little bit outside. 1-2 is the count. Yeah. It's pushing it. That's what I was looking over here. See if he had one. Yeah. Driscoll gets it, and it breaking ball touches the dirt, and 2-2 is the count. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. And he swings through it. Another strikeout for Wesley Driscoll. Two outs in the top of the 5th. Again, we're thinking Wesley Driscoll is pushing
Now batting
90
Stars, number 30,
with his fastball.
Joel Flores.
About the same speed, about 85 for the changeup. Breaking ball. 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Driscoll looks to get out of the 5th inning undamaged. First pitch is high, ball 1. 1-0 is the count. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Driscoll settles. It's up. Good pitch. Another strike. 1-2 is the count. Number 30, Joel Flores is at the plate for Catawba Valley and the Stars. 1-1 is the count. 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Driscoll gets set. And almost looks like it touched the outside corner, but they called it a ball. 2-1. And Driscoll hits him. So Flores is hit by pitch.
Now batting for the Stars, number 34, Nicole Flores.
So runner on first. Nicole Flores, left fielder, number 34 for the Stars. From West Bay Collegiate Academy. And a pass ball by Driscoll, and the Fungo number 22, Riteki. Man goes to second, standing up. Driscoll looks to settle down here after striking out the first 2 batters he has faced here in the top of the 5th. 6-1 is your score. Good lead there at second, Driscoll. Good stop by Riteki. Two O's the count, 2 outs here in the top. Score remains 6-1 here for the Wake Forest Fungo. Flores at the plate. That's Mikael Flores. Little inside, has to push him back a little bit. Again, brand new graduated senior for high school is Wesley Driscoll, who is committed to Campbell University. Inside, and he walks him. So in high school, he had a 5.83 ERA. Have a coach's timeout. Gets the young freshman, soon-to-be freshman there at Campbell, settle down a little bit. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Runner on first and second. Best years came back in 21-22 with a 2.15 ERA. In 19 and 20, he had a 2.33, and it kind of escalated quickly in 22-23 with a 15.40 ERA. There for Wesley Driscoll, number 27. Driscoll gets set. Puts it in after the coaching visit is in for a strike. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Looking to get out with any damage. 6-1 is your score in favor of the Fungo. Driscoll set. Pops it up to the left fielder. Gets the read, and that is the end of the top of the 5th. Going into the bottom, 6-1 is your score in favor of the Fungo.
I ain't rich, but I damn sure wanna be. Working like a dog all day ain't working for me. I wish I had a rich uncle that kicked the bucket and I was sitting on a pile like Warren Buffett. I know everybody says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy me a boat. It can buy me a truck to pull. It can buy me a Yeti 110 ass down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so, but it can buy me a boat. They call me redneck, white trash, and blue collar. But I could change all that if I had a couple $1 million. I keep hearing that money is a root of all evil, and you can't fit a camel through the eye of a needle. I'm sure that's probably true, but it still sounds pretty cool. 'Cause it could buy me a boat. It could buy me a truck to pull. It can buy me a Yeti 110 ass down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so, but it can buy me a boat to float down on the water with a beer. I hear the Powerball lotto is sitting on 100 million. Well, that'll buy me a brand new ride.
Now batting for the Fungo, the shortstop, number 15, Jack Boyles.
Welcome back to the Wake Forest Fungo baseball broadcast here on Next Door Radio. My name is Trace Nye. We appreciate you tuning in here on a beautiful baseball evening. Boyles at the plate. He walked his first time around, singled in the second. 6-1 is your score. Breaking ball is in for a strike. Second one is a strike as well. 0-2 quickly here for Boyles. Hard hit to the right-hand side. Center fielder has it. First out here in the bottom of the fifth. Reed O'Hare was the man to catch that.
Now batting the left fielder, number 24, Tristan Marsh.
Tristan Marsh looking to get on the board for the first time here this evening. He has struck out twice here tonight. 6-1 is your score. Just to the outside, be 1-1 is your count. One out here in the top or in the bottom of the fifth. Swings through it, makes it 1-2. Luke Foley in relief for his second inning. Did allow a run in the fourth. Breaking ball outside, be ball 2. 2-2 with one out here in the bottom of the fifth. And he swings through it. Another strikeout for Marsh.
Now batting the first baseman, number 30, Hogan. Number 33, Hogan Stallings.
Hogan Stallings, number 33, on the up to bat. We're at Gardner-Webb University. Did not participate in a game back in 2021. Finished his, in 2022, finished with a 171 batting average. Two outs here in the bottom. Foley settles in. Hard foul to the left by Stallings. Foley gets set. 1-2 is your count. Just a little bit high in the outside. 2-2. Two outs here in the top of the fifth. Correction, bottom of the fifth. Got it. And he swings through it. Impressive inning there by Foley. So going into the top of the sixth, 6-1 is your score in favor of your Wake Forest Fungo.
Welcome to the town of Wake Forest, home of Fungo Baseball. We're glad you have joined us today in the Forest, and we're especially proud to have Mitchell Heating and Cooling as a sponsor and a supporter of Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Mitchell Heating and Cooling's rich tradition is built on a reputation of quality, integrity, and a great value for the customer's dollar. For over 50 years, Mitchell Heating and Cooling has continuously met its customers' needs by maintaining, servicing, designing, and installing quality systems that will stand the test of time. Mitchell Heating and Cooling is a premier-level Trane comfort specialist that has been certified by Trane as having met Trane's stringent standards and is committed to being the best in every aspect of business. Reach out to us today at MitchellHVAC.com for all your heating and cooling needs. Enjoy your day here in the Forest, and roll Fungo!
For the Fungo, number 31, Ryan Manning.
Welcome back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. Wesley Driscoll is out of the game after an impressive inning there in the top of the fifth, throwing gas, you say, throwing 90. The breaking ball around 85. And Manning is in the ball game. Ryan Manning, number 31, out of William Peace University, who is committed there. He's a freshman out of Raleigh, North Carolina.
She brought that to you? That was good too. That's what I had. It's good. Yeah, drink it.
So Ryan Manning coming into to pitch for the first time tonight, number 21. Finished his senior season with an 8.9 ERA. Should say a 7.91. His career was 8.9.
Now batting for the Stars,
Oh.
number 20, Reed Hare.
Ritter Hare's in the ball game to hit here, the top of the sixth. 6-1 is your score. We're moving mighty fast here today. Inside, pushes it back a little bit for the first pitch for Ryan Manning. 1-0 is the count. No outs. Pops it up to the left-hand side. He has the room, and he makes the out. Third baseman for the Fungo, Tommy Martinez.
Now batting for the Stars, the first baseman, number 8, Joshua Cooper.
Cooper, number 8, is coming in to bat here. Claflin University is sophomore, 5'10", 160 pounds. Just a little bit too low. A hair. Manning. Up the middle. Second baseman throws it. Nice play by the second baseman in Nick Badgett for the Fungo to make it the second out of the top of the sixth.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 23, Reese Malone.
Reese Malone's coming to the plate with 2 outs here in the top of the sixth. 6-1 is your score. Inside, first pitch is a ball. 1-0 is the count. Nobody on for Catawba. Swings through for the second one. 1-1 is the count now. Good pitch by Ryan Manning, number 21. Pops it to center field. He has a good run by the center fielder for Fungo to get to that ball. Evan Harding. And that's the end of the top of the fifth. Going into the second, or the bottom, is 6-1 is your score for the Wake Forest Fungo. So Luke Foley's back in the game for the Catawba Valley Stars. 6-1 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting the third baseman, number 1, Tommy Martinez.
Number 1, third baseman Tommy Martinez comes to the plate.
Father God, I just want to live life. Lamborghini loud pipes.
Finished 2022 and 23 with a 400 batting average. 6-1 is your score. Outside, 1-1 is the count. Put over Enlow High School in Raleigh. Pops it up, and it's a base hit for number 1 and third baseman Martinez. So starts the bottom of the 6th inning with a hit for the Fungo. Coming up now is number 4.
Now batting number 4,
Dalton Chapman.
hitter Thomas Fox.
Correction, Thomas Fox on there, number 4. Designated hitter at the top of the order now. So Foley sets. Man on first is Martinez. A little bit low. The catcher, Fisk, has to go get it. 1-0 is the count. No outs here in the bottom of the 6th. 6-1. Martinez at first. And they're inside. And once again, Fisk has to go get it. Makes it 2-0 for Foley. Over at Mary Washington was a C2C all-academic team and athletic honor roll. Back in 2022 as a freshman. Majoring in marketing major. Sounds like we need to hire him here at Next Door Radio. 6-1 is your score. 2-0 is the count for the designated hitter in Thomas Fox. It's in for a strike. To the left-hand side, if it stays fair, and it's foul. Good play by the third baseman. And Joshua Cooper was foul first. So 2-2 is the count. Runner on first is Martinez. Foley set. Martinez gets his lead. Little high, and Fisk wants to walk him back. 3-2 is the account. 6-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Inside. Oh, they're going to call a strikeout. Oh, that looked to be almost hit him. But it's a strikeout for Foley and Thomas Fox. Harding, man, who had a 3-run shot in the 2nd inning, is up to bat.
Now batting number 42, Evan Harding.
Takes it off from Martinez. And he had a chance, but he gets away from the second baseman. And Martinez quickly gets up and goes to third for 2 stolen bases on the play. So man in score position here for number 42 in Evan Harding. Opportunity to get his 4th RBI of the night. Foley gets set. Line drive to center field. It's going to have drive in a run. Not nearly in time. And number 1, Martinez, comes in to score. So it is 4th RBI for Evan Harding, number 42 today. Coming up, Alex Impasamato.
Number 11, Alex Impasamato.
7-1 is your new score here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs here. Pasamato is at the plate. Nobody on. And it hits him. Pasamato will get on by hit by pitch. So coming up, the catcher number 22, Jackson Ruteca.
Not batting.
There's a walk and a strikeout.
Jackson Rutecki.
Looking to get on track here. "7-1 is your score, and the Fungo look to continue an impressive game to this point. Risk steps out, looks to throw it, but he decides against it. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th, 1 already across. Only 2 innings that the Fungo have not scored, which is the 4th and the 5th. Little high for Foley. Luke Foley, number 19. Man steals. Fisk gets it. It's going to be a little bit high. It's over his head. Nope, he fakes it. He tried to fake him. And number 11 in Pasamato wasn't having any of that. 3-0 is the count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Already 1 across. 7-1 is your score. Luke Foley looks to get out of this. Inside. And he walks him on 4 pitches. Foley didn't like it. So a second walk for Ateki. Nick Badgett is coming to the plate, number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 2, Nick Badgett.
Bright light, flashing. Brush out the tune like I'm Lazarus. Hop on the boot, I'm spazzing.
2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner in scoring position for the Fungo. Personal runner on first and second. He takes off. Throws it to the left, and he's in nicely. So runner now on first and third. Base hit, scores a run. Oh, 1 is the count. Foley. Breaking ball. Gets away from the catcher. Not far enough for the runner to advance. Runner takes off to first. He's in for the steal. That's number 22, the catcher, Jackson Rutecki. So now runners on second and third for the Fungo. Base hit, might score 2. 7-1 right now. 2 outs here in the bottom. 1-1 is the count. Foley has gotten away from his dominant from the beginning. Breaking ball touches the dirt. 2-1 is the count now. 2 outs. Breaking ball, foul tip by number 2 in Badgett. Makes it 3-2 in the third batter today that the Luke Foley has gone to 3 balls. All-American for basketball and football back in high school. Padgett calls time, gets back in the box. 3-2 is the count. 2 outs here in the bottom. Lines it up the center, and it's going to be a base hit. Might score 2. One's already in. Rounds third. Ball is up, and he's safe. He's in. Single by Padgett, scores 2. Makes it 9-1. 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 outs remain.
Now batting the shortstop, number 15, Jack Boyles.
Bulls back up the... Has a single, walk, and lined out to center field. Ball's in for a strike, runner on first. One is the count. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. 9-1 is your new score. After the single from Padgett, the score 2. And there's a ball. There's another steal here in this inning. And that one's by Padgett. It's already, what, third? Third steal this inning for the Wake Forest Fungo. Playing an impressive baseball here this evening. 1-2 is your count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Already 3 across. Puts it up, and he bounces it in front of the plate. So Luke Foley has lost control. Two, Foley, and he swings through it. 15, Boyle strikes out. That ends an impressive bottom of the 6th. That before 3 runs come across. Your new score, 9-1 in favor of your Wake Forest Fungo.
Fans, make sure to check out Blackbird Brewery, the official beer of the Wake Forest Fungo, and the food truck Charlie's Kebabs today.
All right, Fungo fans, if you'll bring your attention back down to the first baseline, we are doing Dizzy Bat. We are going to count. We have Mike, Griffin, and Tucker. Let's let Brad get settled down there. Okay, on the count of 3 with the help from our Fungo fans, start spinning. 1, 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I might
10.
throw up.
Go! Run!
Oh, Lord.
Way to go, guys!
Might be on the end of that, throw it up. 9-1 is your score here going into the top of the 7th. New pitcher on the mound for your Wake Forest Fungo.
To this day, when I hear that song, I see you standing there on that lawn. Discount shades, store-bought tan, flip-flops and cut-off jeans. Well, between that setting sun, I'm on fire and born on the road. You looked at me and I was done. Just didn't start. I was singing to you, you were singing to me. I was so alive, never been more free. Fired up my daddy's life.
Number 5, Aiden Brown from Belmont Abbey College, a junior, coming in. He is based out of Wake Forest, North Carolina.
Now pitching for the Fungo, number 5, Aiden Brown.
So an impressive outing so far by Cole Quinlan, who started the game. Number 27, Wesley Driscoll. Number 21, Ryan Manning. And now number 5, Aiden Brown is in the ballgame. 9-1 is your score. 2 across in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, and 3 in the 6th for your Wake Forest Fungo. And the only time that Catawba has had a chance where Quinlan gave up one in the bottom, or the top of the second.
Now batting for the Stars, the shortstop, number 15, Javier Armas.
Armas at the plate. Walked his last time. Javier Armas, number 15, from West Bay Collegiate Academy. Brown, and it's going to be a single line drive, a single down the third base line. He rounds first hard, but a good play to get inside, and there's a pass ball, goes all the way to the fence line, and Armas goes to second on the pass play.
Now batting number 6, second baseman Bernard Krecky.
So Crecky's at the So no outs here in the top of the 7th. 9-1 is your score in favor of the home team in the Wake Forest Fungo. First home game of the regular season. Single down the third base line, turned into a pass ball with a man now on second. That's Armas. So number 6, Bernard Creaky has a strikeout here this evening. Foul tip to the right-hand side makes it 1-1. Correction, 0-2.
Every foul ball returned to the concession stands is a free blow pop.
Men on second for Catawba Valley in the Stars. 9-1 is your score. 0-2 is the count. Here at the top of the 7th. Brown. A little too high for Brown there. 1-2 is the count. Foul to the right-hand side, out of play. One, 2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs here in the top of the 7th. Another foul tip by number 6 in Chapman. Making Aiden Brown only his second batter tonight.
Blow pop.
Finished this past year for Aiden Brown with a 14.40 ERA. Best game came against Mount Olive. And he foul tip off of his kneecap, and he is rolling around in pain. I can only imagine. 1-1 is the count now as we take a time as Chapman is laying on the ground. He said that he's having a hard time getting up. He's smiling, though. He's up and walking. He's in showing a lot of pain as he's trying to walk it out. And they're going to give him all the time he needs. He's running back to the home base. He said, I'm good, coach. We're good. So after the scare there, it's 1-1. No outs here in the top of the 7th. Runner on second. And that was because of a hard hit single down third base line. And then a pass ball to first. 1-2. Brown. Looks to get his man here. Stares down the second baseman. Another foul for Chapman.
That's low pop.
So the fifth foul ball of this at bat for Chapman. Brown gets set. Eyes down Armas at the second baseman. Makes him get back. It's in and it's low. 2-2 is your count. Making Aiden Brown work. Brown makes it low. Be 3-2 is your count. Impressive bat by Dalton Chapman, the right fielder, number 4 for Catawba. 3-2. No outs here in the top of the 7th. 9-1 is your score in favor of the home team, and the Fungo puts it up. Up the center. Picks up by the shortstop. He has to throw it, and it's out at first. So an impressive bat ends with a ground out to short for Chapman.
Now batting center fielder number 4, Dalton Chapman.
Correction, Bernard Creaky. Now is Dalton Chapman, number 4. Brown is set. Outside, ball 1. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Brown gets set. Another foul ball. Chapman. One is your count. 9-1, 1 out here in the top of the inning. Brown gets set. Bounce pass in front of the pitch or in front of the catcher. Good stop there by Rutecki, number 22. Man on third now with 1 out. Aiden Brown looks to get out of this. Takes a breath. In for a strike. One, 2 is the count. Puts it in. Bounce to the left-hand side. It's going to score a run. And he's got to hurry. He does not have time. Chapman comes away with a single. Joe Flores will be the next batter for Catawba Valley and the Stars.
Now batting the first baseman, number 30, Joel Flores.
Just hit it in no man's land there for Chapman. So makes it a 9-2 game in favor of the home team in Fungo. Man on first, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Pickoff move to first. Attempt is no good. Back to Brown from Stallings. Brown quickly gets it in. Too low, ball 1. Good lead there at first for Chapman. Flores gets set. Man takes off. And it goes into the center field, but he wasn't paying attention, and he stays on second. But a good backup there by center fielder for the Fungo. Harding. 2-0 is the count. 1 out here in the top of the inning. 9-2 is your score. Man at second. I'm not sure he had a chance to get a third on that pass play. How well Harding was playing defensively there. Brown outside, ball 3. 3-0 is the count. Thank you. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hospitality at its finest. I love it. Outside, and that's ball 4. Aiden Brown has found himself into some trouble here. Runner on first and second. One already in for Catawba.
Now batting the left fielder, number 34, McCole Flores.
Inside. Fastball almost caught the inside corner, but a little outside. Be ball 1. 1-0 is the count. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Runner at first and second. Big lead there at first. Bounce to the second baseman. And he has a play, and it's going to be out number 2 from the second baseman, number 2, and Nick Badgett. So Aiden Brown has a chance to get out of this inning with really nothing harmed.
Now batting the
Only
catcher,
giving up 1 here. 9-2 is your score. 2 outs. Runner on second and third now. Jackson Riss, number 21, the catcher for Catawba, is at the plate. Been an impressive catcher. Enjoyed watching him here this evening. Brown in just a little bit too low. 1-0 is your count. Out Aiden Brown takes his time. Inside once again. 2-0 is your count. Brown takes his time. In for a strike. That's a good pitch by Aiden Brown there to get back on track. 2-1 is your score, or 2-1 is the count. Looking to get out of trouble. Big lead there at second. Looks him back. Outside pass ball. Not enough room to advance the runner. But it is 3-1 now. Got to make a good pitch if they're Aiden Brown. Another big lead there at second. Brown. Outside, he walks him. Bases loaded. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. And Vitekis and the head coach are looking
now batting
to
number 20, Reed Hare.
get him settled down. Of course, Jake Jones, head coach here for the Wake Forest Fungo, assistant coach there at Barton College, and teacher at Leesville High School. Of course, if you miss any of our Fungo Fridays, you can head over to our website at nextdoorradio.com and go into there and listen back to players, interns, a little bit of everything there. Tonight's coaching visits have been fruitful for each pitcher that they have seen. Each time the coach has gone out to talk to the pitcher, the next batter has been out. So, just like that, there's a strike for Aiden Brown. 0-1, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. 9-2 is your score. Catawba is threatening with bases loaded. Aiden Brown, good lead on all 3 bases. Inside, a little low. 1-1 is the count. Makes him swing. 1-2 is the count. Andy Brown needs one more pitch to get out of this damage. Brown gets his pitch. Finds what he wants. Takes his time. Puts it in, and it's going to be a pass ball. Not far enough, but good. Techie gets back there and behind the backstop quickly. Third base thought about it. Andy Brown. He's had to work in this inning, but nothing has got past him except one run. Set up. Line drive. That's going to score a couple. That's a round third. And he had a chance to pass ball to the catcher. They all advance. That scores 2 on the single and advances to second on the pass ball.
Now batting the third baseman, number 8, Joshua Cooper.
Joshua Cooper, number 8. 9-4 after 3 have come across here in the top of the 7th. Line drive or a grounder to third base. He makes the play. That's end of the inning. Here at the top of the 7th, 3 come across for Catawba, the Valley Stars. And we'll get you ready for the 7th inning stretch. You're tuned in to Wake Forest baseball coverage here on Next Door Radio.
Line up on the first base sign. Get a chance to run the bases.
Was that? You add the runs to the wrong one in the top of the 7th. In the top of the 7th, the bottom of the 7th now, right?
Now pitching for the Catawba Valley Stars, number 25, Caleb Bowers.
I'm one of the greatest, ain't no debate, no. I'm still levitating, I'm medicated, ironic, I gave him love and they ain't no
I thought I was wrong.
She told me she loved me and she believed it. Fight hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Need someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me out, but can't nobody stop the movement. Let's go, left foot, right foot, levitating. Pop stars, do a leap with the band. I had to lace my shoes for all the blessings I was chasing. If I ever slip, I fall into a better situation. So catch up, go put some cheese on it, get out and get your bread up. They always leave me, but you run together. Weight of the world on my shoulders, I keep my head up. Now baby, stand up, 'cause girl, you want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly with me tonight. You can fly with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride.
So once again, coming to the pitcher, new pitcher, number 25, Caleb Bowers from Transylvania University
The Fungo, number 20, Tommy Martinez.
out of Lexington, Kentucky. 9-4 is your score after an impressive top of the 7th inning for Catawba Valley and the Stars. And the Fungo of Wake Forest look to get back all 3 of those runs right now. Number 20, Will Hood from UNC Pembroke is in the ball game. So Will Hood is batting. Is 2-1 is the count here in the bottom of the 7th now. Bauer outside. And he's going to walk him. Will Hood, his first at bat tonight will be a walk.
Correction, the last batter, that was number 20, Will Hood. Now batting for the Wake Forest Fungo, number 33, Hogan Stallings.
So Will Hood replaces Trenton March there in left field. Number 33, Hogan Stallings, is coming up to the bat. First baseman for the Wake Forest Fungo. Quick pick off to first base is no good, so right now it's 2-0 in favor of Wake Forest Fungo. Bottom of the 7th, 9-4 is your score. Bowers, hard hit, gets past the second baseman, and he's going to stop at second there for number 20, Will Hood, but a good hard hit by Stallings to make it a runner on first and second for the Wake Forest Fungo. And here comes Tommy Martinez, number 1, third baseman for the Fungo.
Now batting the third baseman, number 1, Tommy Martinez.
Has a chance to get all 3 of those runs back that Catawba had at the top of the 7th with one swing. So Caleb Bowers has some runners on and in trouble here. His first inning pitched. First and second here for Fungo. Martinez at the bat. Bowers. A little high. 1-0 is your count. 9-4 is your score here in the bottom of the 7th. Man, takes off and a good hit and run to the right-hand side. We're going to score 1. He stops at second hard, past the, almost a little high, gets past the, thought it was going to be the catcher. They remain at second base, but a good hit. Has a RBI for Martinez.
Now batting number 4, designated hitter Thomas Fox.
Thomas Fox back up to bat. A couple of strikeouts to his name. 10-4 is your new score after that runner came across. Single from Tommy Martinez. Outside, ball 1. No outs here in the bottom. Runner on first and second for the Fungo. Breaking ball down the middle. 1-1, good pitch by Bowers. On the outside, just missed, 2-1. 1-2, runner on first and second for the Fungo. No outs here in the bottom of the inning. And Thomas Fox up to bat. Bowers gets his play. Inside, he call a strike. Thomas Fox has not liked some of the calls that the umpires called here this evening. Outside, 3-2 is the count. No outs here in the bottom half. Full count. Bowers makes the pitch. Low, it's going to be ball 4. Bases are loaded with no outs here in the bottom of the 7th. For the Wake Forest Fungo.
Now batting the center fielder, number 42, Evan Harding.
I'll tell you what you should do, son. Naked personal, Percocet got me vertical. Them oozes get so surgical. Shooters, they shoot like turtle. We murder you, then bury you. Dig a hole that's no dirt in you. You disappear like abracadabra, magic like 32. It is my
So number 42, Evan Harding, who already has 4 RBIs on the day, has a chance right now to break it open for Wake Forest. Bases loaded, no outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Bowers, outside. Two-0 is the count. Bowers takes his time, takes a breath, and he swings for the fences. (10-4) is your score. Bases loaded. No outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Bowers is in trouble. Little low, makes it 3-1. You'll be patient here for your Harding. Already seen one three-run home run by Harding here. And he walks him. That will get in a run.
Now batting the right fielder.
Makes it 11-4 is your new score here for Wake Forest Fungo. Still in the bottom of the 7th, no outs. Bases are still loaded. Another coaches meeting at the mound, and that was a quick one. He's letting his man get out of it here. So Bowers has not had any luck here this evening to this point. Pasamoto's at the plate with bases loaded, no out. Bowers, good pitch. 0-1 is your count. Bowers. On the outside. Gets in front of the catcher. Makes it 1-1. Little high, makes it 2-1. Still no outs here in the bottom of the 7th. And the Fungo, like we mentioned before, looking to get back all 3 runs they were giving up in the top. Coming in for Transylvania University for Caleb Bowers. Got an impressive streak here. And did it hit him? Walked him? So another run comes across for Wake Forest. Fungo makes it 12-4.
Jackson Ritecki.
Could ask for a better night for opening night here in Wake Forest. Ritecki, Jackson Ritecki, couple walks and a strikeout to his name here this evening. Base is loaded. All it takes is one swing. Bowers hits him. Another runner will come across. So making a pitching change, Caleb Bowers, who came in, couldn't get an out here at the top of the 8th inning. Correction, the bottom of the 7th, excuse me. And coming in is number 16, Angel Basson from West Bay Collegiate Academy, 6'2", 150 pounds.
Now pitching for the Stars, number 16, Angel Hassan.
So we'll take a break. You're tuned in to Wake Forest Fungo, part of Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, Next Door Radio app.
Welcome to the town of Wake Forest, home of Fungo Baseball. We're glad you have joined us today in the Forest, and we're especially proud to have Mitchell Heating and Cooling as a sponsor and a supporter of Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Mitchell Heating and Cooling's rich tradition is built on a reputation of quality, integrity, and a great value for the customer's dollar. For over 50 years, Mitchell Heating and Cooling has continuously met its customers' needs by maintaining, servicing, designing, and installing quality systems that will stand the test of time. Mitchell Heating and Cooling is a premier-level Trane comfort specialist that has been certified by Trane as having met Trane's stringent standards and is committed to being the best in every aspect of business. Reach out to us today at mitchellhvac.com for all your heating and cooling needs. Enjoy your day here in the Forest and roll Fungo!
Won't you please help me? When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. Now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Now that I've changed my mind, I'm opening up the doors.
Fans, an update. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons college baseball team is up 5-0 in the bottom of the 7th in their first regional game in the NCAA tournament.
So Angel Basson, number 16, is in for the Catawba Valley Stars from West Bay Collegiate Academy. 13-4 is your score. Still no outs here in the bottom of the seventh. Already 4 across. An opportunity right now. Outside, ball 1. Nick Badgett is at the plate, the second baseman for the Fungo. Bases loaded. No outs. 1-0 is your count. Basson. Touches the corner. 1-1. Basson. That's what he sees. Outside. No, they could call another strike. 1-2 is the account. So a couple of generous calls for the umpire here this evening for Angel Basson. Pitches in. It is a pass ball, but there are no runners advance. So it makes it 2-2 here in the bottom of the seventh. Already 4 across. Still bases loaded. No outs for the Fungo. Number 16, Angel gets set. Good leads on all 3 bags. Yeah, got him. Right down the middle for strike 3 looking. 1 out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 15, Jack Boyles.
Jack Boyles has a single walk and a line out to center field. And Risk is talking to his infield. Yeah. So 13-4 is your score. 4 across here in the bottom. Bases loaded, 1 out. Basson. Breaking ball, no outside, ball 1. Here in Wake Forest, North Carolina. It was a beautiful day. Great day for baseball. Home opening match for the Wake Forest Fungo little round robin tournament. They'll play tomorrow as well. A couple games tomorrow here at Wake Forest. One at 3 and one at 6:30 or 6. Song gets set. Fouls it to the right-hand side, and it's out of play. Makes it the count 1-2.
Fans, that's another blow pop.
Liner down the left-hand side. Foul ball. After the foul ball, 1-2, 1 out here in the bottom half. Bases are still loaded. Almost hit him. Number 15, Jake Boyles at the plate. Over at Belmont Abbey College. He'll be attending his first year there at Belmont Abbey. To the left-hand side. Foul ball. So 2-2, one out here in the bottom. In zone. A little low. Full count, 3-2, one out, bases loaded. The Fungo have scored in every single inning except the 4th and the 5th. Foul ball to the long foul ball to the left-hand side.
That's a blow pop.
Full count, one out. And Besson. Another foul ball to the left-hand side. They chase, but it's out of play.
Fans, guess what? Another blow pop.
You're a natural. Three-two. Andrew Besson. And he goes. He strikes him out. Tried to stop his swing. Couldn't do it. So Will Hood comes to the bat, who replaced Trishan March last at bat, who had 3 strikeouts on the day.
Fielder number 20, Will Hood.
Will Hood, who walked his last at bat. So a timeout on the play. The fist will go out to the pitcher, Andrew Besson. Get a little breather. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. 13-4 is your score. Puts it up, and the first one is a strike. Fastball that leaks in on the inside corner. 0-1 is your count. Quickly looks to go. Breaking ball. It touched the outside. That was a better pitch than the first one. 1-1 is your count. So 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. And gets past the catcher. The number 20 in Will Hood thought it hit him for a second. Andrew Besson's ready. To the right-hand side. It's going to stay fair. And did he catch the ball? What a catch. What a catch by the right fielder. Wow. Dalton Chapman, number 4, with a fantastic catch to this point. Wow, what a play. He saved a couple there. We're going to take a break. You're tuned in to the Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio.
Welcome to the town of Wake Forest, home of Fungo Baseball. We're glad you have joined us today in the Forest, and we are especially proud to have Mitchell Heating and Cooling as a sponsor and a supporter of Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Mitchell Heating and Cooling's rich tradition is built on a reputation of quality, integrity, and a great value for the customer's dollar. For over 50 years, Mitchell Heating and Cooling has continuously met its customers' needs by maintaining, servicing, designing, and installing quality systems that will stand the test of time. Mitchell Heating and Cooling is a premier-level Trane comfort specialist that has been certified by Trane as having met Trane's stringent standards and is committed to being the best in every aspect of business. Reach out to us today at MitchellHVAC.com for all your heating and cooling needs. Enjoy your day here in the Forest and roll Fungo!
Wow, think I love you.
Andrew Brown still in the ball game here today. Look to get a little refresh from the first time he came out, gave up 3 runs in the top of the 7th. Now in the bottom of the top of the 8th, look to get out of this.
Wild thing, you think you move me, but I wanna know for sure. Come on and hold me tight. You move me.
Top of the 8th. Aiden Brown back on the mound.
Designated hitter Reese Malone.
Number 5, Aiden Brown, who gave up 3 in the top of the 7th inning. But the Fungo were able to pick him up. Aiden Brown, high for the first one. Reese Malone, the DH for Catawba and the Stars. It's up 1-0 right now. No outs here in the top of the 8th. Swing through it. 1-1 here with no outs here in the top. Just a bit inside. Makes it 2-1. Again, he looks a lot more poised than he did the first time out. Inside, and they're not going to give it to him. What a pitch. 3-1 is the count. And he swings through that one, makes it a full count, 3-2. And Brown looks much better on this second time around. Gets set, takes his time, and he makes him swing. Strikeout for Aiden Brown. Number 23 goes down. That's Mullen. That's the second strikeout today.
Pinch hitting for ABR Moss. Number 24, Caleb Burr.
Javier Llamas, number 15, is at the plate. 1-0 is the count. 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Aiden Brown. Good breaking ball. Still didn't give it to him. Wow. They're not giving them close ones whatsoever. Makes him swing through that one. Nice pitch to make it 2-1. Fastball right down the middle. Could connect. Moving much faster this second time around. A little less stress to his name. Outside, and he walked him. 3 on 4 pitches there, so 1 out, 1 on. Coming up to the bat is top of the order, number 6. Got a little scare at the top of the 7th. Hit his foul ball off of his kneecap, but he had 5 consecutive foul balls against Aiden Brown. And here we go again.
Now batting, number 6, Bernard Crecky.
Bernard Crecky, number 6. Was up. And good first pitch there. Runner on first. Walks back. Had a little conversation with the first baseman. 13-4 is your score right now for the Fungo. Breaking ball. Didn't quite get enough of the plate. Eyes to the right. Oh, look at, whew. They called a strike on that one. So 1-2 is the count, one out here in the top. One on first. Aiden Brown eyes him down. Makes him swing, get a strikeout for Aiden Brown. Down goes Krinky. His second strikeout today. Upcoming to bat is number 4, Dalton Chapman for the Stars.
Now batting center fielder number 4, Dalton Chapman.
Has a hit to his name today, strikeout, and a line out to shortstop. Brown gets a little low. He doesn't like those low pitches here this evening. Not a big lead at first. Breaking ball outside. Ball. Two outs here in the top half. And he missed it. Ball 4. So runner at first and second. Again, the umpire does not like those. Looks like strike from where we are.
Now batting first baseman number 30, Joel Flores.
Flores at the plate. First and second for the Stars. Has a walk and a hit by pitch today. Looked to be right down the middle, but it called a ball. So 1-0 is the count. Still 2 outs. Makes him swing. Boy, he swung for the fences on that one. Makes it a 1-1. Good pitch there by Aiden Brown. Runner on first and second. They get their good leads. Flores waits. Outside. Good stop by Rosicky. 2-1 is the account. Get a much improved by Aiden Brown, though, from the first to second time we've seen him tonight. Again, the first outing for him here this evening, or for this season. Bounce to the left-hand side, to the third baseman. He has a play, goes to first, and that's an out. That's the end of the top half of the 8th. Here come the Fungo. This is Fungo Baseball on Next Door Radio.
Welcome to the town of Wake Forest, home of Fungo Baseball. We're glad you have joined us today in the Forest, and we're especially proud to have Mitchell Heating and Cooling as a sponsor and a supporter of Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Mitchell Heating and Cooling's rich tradition is built on a reputation of quality, integrity, and a great value for the customer's dollar. For over 50 years, Mitchell Heating and Cooling has continuously met its customers' needs by maintaining, servicing, designing, and installing quality systems that will stand the test of time. Mitchell Heating and Cooling is a premier-level Trane comfort specialist that has been certified by Trane as having met Trane's stringent standards and is committed to being the best in every aspect of business. Reach out to us today at MitchellHVAC.com for all your heating and cooling needs. Enjoy your day here in the Forest and roll Fungo!
By the way, I think
Fans, and congratulations to Aiden Cooper, who just committed to the University of South Carolina, Beaufort. Congratulations to him and his family.
Still pretty good.
Now batting the catcher, number 33, Hogan Stallings.
Polo Starnes up to plate. The first baseman for the Fungo. And has finished his 2023 season over at Garden Webb with a .238 batting average. 13-4 here in the bottom of the 8th. 1-0 is the count. Nobody on. And it was on back at it. Good hard swing by Stallings. Foul ball makes it a 1-1. I lost control of that one. When only thing it touched was the fence, then bounced right back to the catcher. 2-1 is the count. No outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Just a little bit outside. 3-1. Good bat here by Stallings. Hogan Stallings. From Lenore Ryan at University. Redshirt sophomore out of Wake Forest. Hard swing once again. Foul tip back. Back to the press box. So Angel Basson. I've got a hard hit to the right-hand side. If it's foul ball. If it stayed fair, it was a home run. What a swing.
Hey, just do it again, but make it fair this time.
It counts in our hearts.
Oh my gosh. I literally told him to.
I know, look at that little one. He's like, I'm gonna get it.
13-4 is your score. Full count here for Stallings. Swings, goes back. Out of play. It's out of play. It touched the blue thing.
Great job back there, catch.
So count remains full. 3-2, no outs. Andy Basson. Looks like Stallings has his number here. Swing, puts it up to the right-hand side. Another foul, hard, long. He wants it.
One more. Third time's the charm. You got it.
So many blow pops.
And the bat continues. 3-2, no outs here in the bottom of the 8th. And it was Son. Gets his play. Stallings set. Swings through, and he's going to be... Oh, did he foul tip it? He did. He stays alive. Bat continues here. Stallings with an impressive at bat here to wear down Angel Passon, number 25, or correction, number 15, and he walked him. Stallings go to first.
Number 1, the third baseman, Tommy Martinez.
Tommy Martinez comes to the plate. Yeah, 2 singles and a walk to his name here this afternoon. A little bit outside. The umpire didn't give it to him. 1-0. And after the impressive at bat for Stallings, he stands on first. 13-4 is your score here in the bottom. Hard swing goes to who wants it. Center field settles under it, and out number one.
Now batting designated hitter number 4, Thomas Fox.
Thomas Fox is back up to the plate. The DH for the Wake Forest Fungo. A couple of strikeouts to his name. And a walk. Little low. Silence stands on the right-hand side. One out here in the bottom. 1-0 is your count. Hard swing to the center field. Keep it going. And it falls into the center field, and he catches at the fence line. That's just a long out.
Center fielder number 42.
Another couple inches, that would have been gone. 2 outs here at the, correction, 1 out in the bottom of the 8th, as the Fungo have been impressive here this evening. Dallas stands on first. Evan Harding at the plate. Looked low, but they called a strike. Nice little fastball down, touched the corner on the outside. 13-4 is your score. Hard foul to the right-hand side of play for number 42 in Harding.
That's a blow pop.
Thomas takes a small lead to the at first. Harding's ready to go. Hard swing to the right-hand side, and it's going to be a hard foul. Fan was there to, like it knew it was coming there. Angel Basone is at the, with 0-2, 1 out, and breaking ball almost caught the inside corner, but makes it 1-2 now. Swings through, and Harding strikes out. First strikeout of the day for Harding. So, but go to the top of the 9th. 3 more to go.
JP Flaherty Fark. Just a reminder that going down to the first base side at the end of tonight's game, line up your kids and they'll get a chance to run the bases.
I think so. Just let's go. Yep.
Now pitching for the Fungo, number 25, Josh Plisco.
That she wrote, speech to the young, speech to the progress toward. Say to them, say to the down keepers, the sun slappers, the self-soilers, the harmony ushers. Even if you are not ready for the day, it cannot always be night. Sir, that's how you work. Say something like Mike. He's on sight. Whoa, I got your pipe.
Welcome back to the Wake Forest Fungo baseball broadcast here on Nextdoor Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Nextdoor Radio app. My name is Trace Knight. We appreciate you tuning in here this evening. You tuned in to a great one. 13-4 is your score, and 3 more outs to go before we say goodnight. Josh Palisco is on the mound. Man from Bluefield State College. Finished his this past season, 2023 season, with a 3.72 ERA. Hard foul ball behind the catcher. And it's 0-2, quick. Little low. Breaking ball touches the dirt. 1-2 is the count. Need 3 more here. Plesky takes his time. Swings through it, and he fouls. Number 33 for the Catawba Valley Stars in the ball game. Adeferne Ortego from West Bay Collegiate Academy. Swings through it, and that's going to be out number 1 here in the top of the 9th.
Now batting catcher number 21, Jackson Risk.
Jackson Risk is in the ball game. 13-4 is your score. Nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Let's go. Looks. Takes a deep breath. Swings through. Nice pitch. Let's go. Ready. So makes him swing again. Strike 2. Oh, and 2 for Josh Palisco from Bluefield College, and bouncing in front of him. Five different outings this year for Bluefield without allowing a run this season. And a little bit too high. Ball 2. 2-2. Getting 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Josh Lesko looks to finish this game on in a impressive fashion. And he had 16 innings pitched this year. Gave up 8 hits. Gave up 8 earned run or errors. Swings through, foul ball, hard foul to the left-hand side.
That's another blow pop.
Two is the count. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Josh Plisco. And got him. Made him look. 2 outs here at the top of the 9th. 1 more out to go before we say goodbye.
Now batting number 20, Reed Hare.
Let's go. Outside, ball 1. Let's go. Hard foul to the left-hand side.
That's another blow pop.
One more out to go before it's a Wake Forest Fungo win. 13-4 is your score. Hard foul to the left. Out of play. Oh, yeah. That's a hard one over there. One more strike. A little bit too high. 2-2. Two-two. Top of the ninth. 2 outs. Number 25 throws it in, and it's another foul. Remains 2-2 with 2 outs here. The top of the ninth, 13-4. Let's go. Throws it. Pop up to the left-hand side. It's going to fall. Nope, it's got in. Way to finish it. What a play to end the ball game. 13-4. The Wake Forest Fungo come away with the win.
The score, your Wake Forest Fungo 13, the Catawba Valley Stars 4. Fans, another reminder that kids get to run the bases after tonight's game in just a few short moments. Have them line up on the first base side for a chance to run the bases.
And until next time, the Wake Forest Fungo broadcast, we'll see you tomorrow night here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. We'll see you later.